Hey Leo, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. This is Earthchild Tarot. Excuse me, been a little bit gassy lately, in my chest area. Sorry about that. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I always love your energy. So Leo, this is a very interesting reading that I'm doing for everybody. This type of message definitely will not resonate with all of you, okay? This is, as you can see in the thumbnail, this is about ghostly encounters, entities that you may have encountered, spirit or ancestral experiences, passed on loved ones showing themselves or visiting you in your sleep, or astral projections in the spirit realm are actually showing themselves in your home. Pesty spirits, demonic spirits, spirits that attach themselves to you and are leeches and drain you of your energy or of your happiness or any positive energies. Okay, so this is for those of you in your past or in your current life now, whether you've dealt with it in your own home when you were a kid, or when you were living on your own as an adult, when you were living with your parents, when you were living with your own family, your kids, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, what have you. This could be maybe not at your own home. This could have been at a friend's house, at a grandparent's house, at an aunt and uncle's house, at your sibling's house, whatever, your own parents' house. You could have been hiking, you could have been camping, could have been going to walk your dog or ride your horse, wherever you live, okay? Or wherever you encountered these entities or spirits. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Now, again, this video will not resonate with all of you. Check out your other signs. If this video does not resonate with you, Leo, I will be creating a series for this type of reading. However, I don't think that I will be creating these videos often. It may be just for a certain season or whatever, right? I just feel like, this is a very interesting topic to speak about through tarot. Just to see what you guys are dealing with out there, or what you guys have experienced, okay? So whether you talk about it or not, whether you divulge this information to anybody or not, this is for those of you who have actually had a ghostly encounter, or an encounter or an experience with an entity of the light or the dark. Everybody's messages have been different, okay? Some similar to others, some way different than others, okay? So we'll see what you are dealing with, Leo, or what you have dealt with. Maybe what you learned from it, or what you can learn from it. Okay? So we're going to pull some oracle messages first. We're going to pull 4 oracle messages, and then we're going to pull some tarot cards. For those of you who are interested in the cards that I'm using, the names will be listed in the description box below. Okay? If you're interested in going to purchase them from the merchant who sells them. Okay? Whew, okay, sorry, Leo. Cancer's reading was a little bit heavy. Okay, so we'll see what kind of messages come out for you. Universe, source, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, earth spirits, earth guides, earth guardians, please come before us to speak to the sign of Leo, my beautiful Leo tribe, for their ghostly encounters from their past or in their current lives now. Entities of the light and dark, passed on loved ones, angels, protectors, guardians, fairies, unknown creatures, or unknown entities. For my beautiful Leos. Let's see here, you guys. My beautiful Leo people, for their spirit and ghostly encounters with other entities in their lives. Okay, so you have the purification card for sage. You have sage here. Whether you've worked with sage or not, there are those of you who should. There may be some stuffy energies in your home, Leo. Because I feel like when you burn sage or burn any type of incense, it's in your home usually, because not everybody is open to that. You don't just be burning that in other people's houses, right? But it's also a bit ceremonial. So sage, yes, it is about purification, but sage can also bring certain energies in. It can invite energies in. I'm curious to know what you're working with here, or who you're dealing with. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have chamomile, or chamomile, depending on how you pronounce it. And it says, relax. So I'm really getting this ritualistic, ceremonial energy for some of you, Leo. And we're going to see what type of spirit this is, or ghost, or entity. I got like I'm getting like this luxury goddess, like this Venusian, or I'm sorry guys, I just heard like a bell. It's very interesting. I think it's outside of my door here, but like, yeah, like that bell sound is interesting. It's very ceremonial. It's like, yeah, you're purifying your space, but you're also welcoming something in. Like you're preparing for someone to come in. And I'm getting, some of you guys, this is ancestral, okay? This is very, very respectful and reverent. It's like your ancestors are gathering around you, or you allow your ancestors to live in your home. So for those of you who may have any doubt in your mind, if you've called on your ancestors, or if there is someone who's passed away in your life, or a number of people who have passed away in your life, and you want them to surround you, there may be some, you need to do some purification in your home first. But there are those of you, Leo, who I'm speaking to, you have some beautiful ancestral or deities. Like I'm getting deities for you, Leo, who are in your home. Some of you guys have altars or shrines in your home or on your property, and you have a very beautiful relationship, or there are deities or spirits who are saying, okay, we're offering to work with you. And if there is a spirit guide, a deity, or an ancestor, or a number of deities or ancestors that you want to work with, there's like this offering. You need to offer them something. You need to cleanse your space. You need to make sure that your space is appropriate and proper for them to enter. Because some of you guys have these spirits, Leo, who you want to enter your home or enter your space, but it's not clean, or it's not up to par. But you guys are Leo, so I feel like that's something that should already be understood, which I feel like you guys understand that, right? But yeah, it's like you're preparing, or there are some spirits or ancestors who are, maybe they're already in your home, but they're just kind of like, can we, like, they want a certain incense, they want a certain food, or they like a certain drink, or they like a certain, your space to be clean. They like some type of flower or some type of herb, right? They need the space to be cleansed and purified and clean so that they can enjoy that space and work for you or work with you more efficiently. That's what I'm getting, okay? But that's just one card, or two cards, should I say. But others of you, I'm getting Venusian energy. I'm getting Persephone. I'm getting, Hathor. I'm getting, like very feminine energies, okay? Just beautiful energies. or some even Oshun, you know, some of the Orishas. Like there are just certain or goddesses, okay? Could be gods too, like masculine energies involved in this as well. But for you, Leo, I'm getting a lot of feminine Venusian goddess, you know, earth mother energy for you guys. And others of you, I'm getting just ancestors who love you. They want the best for you. And they're very particular. They're going to be very, very particular. And some of your ancestors actually mirror your personality as well. Like you may be very particular, therefore your ancestors are also very particular, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this purification card is speaking to you about, Leo, regarding this entity or ancestor or ghost encounter in your lives currently or in your past for my beautiful Leos. Why is the purification card here for my beautiful Leos regarding this entity or multiple entities here? Okay, so you got the card of anger. Very interesting. So there are those of you, Leo, I'm still getting the ancestor vibe for some of you. Still getting the Venusian energy vibe. However, like I said, there is something you need to prepare. There is some type of energy that's in the way. And there is an energy of bitterness and anger for some of you. Why? Why is that? What are you angry about? Or if it's not you who's angry, then there is another entity or spirit in your home, or that you, I don't think you entertain it, but again, if this is not you being angry or holding on to something, or maybe you're holding on to certain possessions based on a certain event that hurt you in the past, your spirit guides or this entity or your ancestors or these goddesses want you to let it go because they can't thrive. They can't work with you with this energy. They can't. Yeah, it's interesting. You have bottom of the deck, you have peace. So there's something that needs to be cleared out. It's just causing a lot of stuffiness in your life, or it did. It did in your past, okay? And these entities or these ancestors or deities are just like, it's stuffy in here. Like we can't work like this. That's just the energy that I'm getting, Leo. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Am I making sense? Yeah, there could be a spirit there, maybe one of your spirit guides that are very angry. They're actually very angry because there's something that you're not doing or something that you shouldn't be doing. The bottom of the deck, it says peace. So it's interesting. You have purification and anger, but then you have relax and peace. So again, there is this energy of, there's relaxation, you know, chamomile, lavender energy, and then you have this peace card. It's like tranquil. But then you have these cards that are like not so good energies. Like purification is not bad. It just means that there's something bad in your location or around you that needs to be gotten rid of. And it may be this anger energy. Could be another entity in your home that you need to get rid of, or it's your anger. And these entities they just cannot deal with this. They want you to get rid of it. They're not going to get rid of it for you. They want you to get rid of it. Like I just see like a circle of spirits, like a circle of very ceremonial, very ritualistic circle of ancestors, or a circle of goddesses, a circle of gods. Coming together to surround you, to work with you, and to create this beautiful space, this space of relaxation, this space of luxury, or this space of peace. Yet there is this anger here. Let's dig a little bit deeper, y'all. We got 2 more oracle messages to pull, and then we're going to jump into the tarot to dig a little bit deeper. Spirit guides, why is this anger card here and this purification card? Why is this anger and purification card here for my beautiful Leos? For this entity or entities. in their lives. Excuse me. Why are these two cards here for my beautiful Leos? For these entities they are dealing with or have dealt with in their lives. Beautiful Leos. What are you holding on to, Leo, that you need to let go of? What are you asking for from the universe? What are you asking the universe to bless you with? Or what did you ask the universe to bless you with, yet there was still some energies that you weren't willing to let go of in order to make room for the blessings you were asking for? That's what I'm getting. Or at least that's probably what your ancestors are asking you, or these goddesses. Yeah, see, like I said, like this is like ceremonial. It says soul retrieve. We got soul retrieval, reclamation, or reclamation. Like this is very ceremonial. This is a ritual. Like your spirit guides and ancestors, your god, these goddesses, or these gods of healing and peace. They're here to bring you back to your power. They're here. Okay, so there are some spirits here that are creating a ritual or preparing themselves and preparing you for this deity work. Like you're moving up, Leo, spiritually as a soul in your life, in this life, and even into the next lives after this one, for those of you who believe in the reincarnation. Bottom of the deck, you have tree people, and it says sustenance. So this is for some of you, this is a time of fasting. Like this, there are these deities that are surrounding you, Leo, and they're ushering in a brand new you, a brand new you, but a you that you were, like a more powerful you, and they want to reclaim that for you. And there are those of you, so here's two things. There are those of you who are very angry and bitter at some point in your life, and it took your power, or it just drained you of your power or your confidence. And now it's almost like you weren't in your own skin. You were living through the eyes of anger, because you have all this red here, and you have red here in this anger card. So it's like there was a part of your life at some point, Leo, where you were not yourself. You were angry, you were bitter, you may have lost someone or lost something in your life. Something didn't go well, and you ended up being the one to lose a lot. And there are those of you, you're fasting now, and these spirit guys, some of you guys are going into an initiation, okay? And you may have a spiritual teacher who is helping you initiate, or maybe if you're doing a self-initiation, you have these spirit guides, gods or goddesses or these ancestors who are surrounding you to bless you, but they're here to purify and to cleanse and to prepare you for this initiation. Because once you go through this initiation, Leo, there's no turning back. You are not going to be the same person. You are not going to eat the same way. You're not going to drink the same way. You're not going to speak the same way. You're not going to dress the same way for some of you. I think I was saying this in your November reading, actually. So it's interesting that this is also coming out for you now in this ghostly, or these entities, this spiritual encounter with these entities here. Okay, so not everybody's reading has been about spooky hauntings and ghosts, you know what I mean? Some have, okay? But others have been more about spirit guides, okay? Ancestors and gods and goddesses and deities who are guiding, you or the individual. But others of you, this anchor card is actually another entity that had you in its grasp, okay? Or there was an energy that had you in its grasp and is very upset that it can't have you anymore. Your ancestors, your gods, your goddesses have come together to reclaim you. It's like you're back in the circle now. This is very powerful, Leo. This will not resonate with all of you. It will not. There are those of you who are going to lose weight. because of this fasting, but this is going to cause you to release a lot of toxins out of your body, a lot of toxins out of your mind and out of your soul. This is also like a physical cleanse or a physical purification as well. So there's a whole ritual, ceremonial initiation type of energy here for you, Leo. And these entities, again, I just keep seeing a circle around you, Leo. And this could have already happened, okay? I'm not saying that you're going through this now, but this could have already happened. They prepped you for this. They even celebrated it in the afterlife or wherever they are after you went through this. Like, this was a very beautiful time for you, and you have not been the same since. You've changed a lot. Even the people that you hang around have changed, because your ancestors or these gods or goddesses have shown you that the people that you were hanging around were actually people who were bitter, who were angry, who were not trying to move forward in their lives. They just wanted to judge and, you know, have a lot to say about what other people were doing, but they weren't pointing the finger at themselves. This is very enlightening, you guys. Some of you guys are into shamanism, or your family, you live in a family, or you're born in a family of shamans, okay? Others of you, you guys are earth, you're healers of the earth, or not the earth. You guys use the earth to heal others, you know, plant medicine. You guys are botanists, or you teach herbology, or you want to. You're an herbalist, you're an earth witch or a green witch, whatever, okay? You are some, what is it? You're a medical practitioner, but of, you know, plants, okay? You don't use any pharmaceutical drugs, no nothing. There are those of you, it's this shaman energy, this earth energy, healing others or helping others by way of the earth, the tools that the earth has given you, okay? Some of you guys have a really amazing green thumb, okay? You guys know how to communicate with plants and animals in a way that other people cannot. Some of you guys are plant doctors. You know when a plant is sick, you know what a plant is feeling. Others of you, I can also see you being a veterinarian for some of you. You take care of animals very well. You know their needs. You know how they communicate. Okay, but you're a doctor of the earth, so to speak, for some of you. Or you could be. Okay, I'm not necessarily saying you're practicing that now. Let's see here, you guys. One more oracle message, and then we're going to jump into the tarot. So you guys, your energy, Leo, is completely different than Cancer's, because theirs was heavy, very heavy. If you guys have Cancer in your chart, we'll watch Cancer's reading if you guys, you know, are dealing with some darker energies, okay? My beautiful Leos. My beautiful Leos for their spirit and ghostly encounters with different entities or spirits of the unknown. Why is the purification card here, the card of anger, and soul retrieval here for my beautiful Leos for their ghost encounters? My beautiful Leos. Why are these cards here for my beautiful Leos? Woo. Okay, it's interesting, this card of summer. You are the sign of summer, right? Both you and Cancer. Okay. It's the honeybee. Like I was saying, it's funny that I see the honeybee here. The Oshun might be, okay? Oshun may be a goddess that, or your ancestor, Leo. Or a goddess that wants to work with you. Or you already have worked with her, or she's working through you every single day. She hasn't left your side. Yellow energy, golden energy, white. Earthly energy. Like, some of you guys are beekeepers, like you want to be a beekeeper. You may not have wanted to be a beekeeper before, but now you do. Because of these spirits, these ancestors here, they're showing you the ways of the earth. Not when it comes to society, when it comes to Mother and Father Earth, right? If you guys have not gone through this initiation yet, it's going to change you forever. For those of you who have gone through this initiation already, whether it's self-initiation or through a shaman or through a priest or a priestess or a spiritual consultant or advisor. You guys, it's changed your life. It's really changed your life. It really has changed your life. Yeah, wow, look at that. Animal guardian at the bottom of the deck. What did I say? Like, some of you guys are definitely going to be veterinarians, or you know how to communicate with animals. You have this love and respect for animals. You may always have, and people may have, there may be some people in your life who don't understand, like, why do you like animals so much? And maybe you can't understand it either, but I just like them. Like, I can't help it, you know? You just like all living beings, and you like plants, you know? You don't need to explain that to anybody. Like, it's because of these earth beings, these tree, maybe there are tree spirits like earth guardians. There may be some guardians of your forest or of your on your land where there are actual guardians, or like a river or a body of water. That's an earth, that's a guardian, okay? And there are those of you who communicate. And again, this is not for all you, Leo, okay? So not everybody is in, you know, like people will call you call us, because I am this person, because this really resonates with me. It's interesting. Tree huggers or whatever, like whatever. I'm not talking to people like that. Like, this reading is not for you. That's okay. If you don't resonate with this, and maybe you are a veterinarian, or I'm not saying that you have to be, you know, this deep spiritual, like shaman type person. You can just be someone who really just likes animals, or you just like plants. You know, you have an indoor garden, you have a green thumb, you may have a lot of dogs or a lot of cats, or you just, you know, you like going to the zoo, you like going to the aquarium. You know, I'm not saying that it has to be this deep, Leo, but this is how deep your energy goes, whether you agree with that or not, or whether you realize it or not. Okay, so I'm not saying that it has to go this deep where you have to go through a whole initiation. I'm just saying that there are those of you who are going through this initiation, but it doesn't have to go that deep for all of you. Okay, these entities, whether you are initiated by them or not, they are still working with you to connect with your plants or with your pets. Okay, whether you have one pet or multiple pets, or whether you just love animals in general, you know, this energy, these ancestors, these entities are working through you. But again, like I said, these videos are for those of you who have had these experiences, okay? But it's not going to resonate with all of you, for sure. Okay, so the card that was supposed to come out, we have the Moon. And that's Cancer energy, in my opinion. It says, take note of intuitive messages. So yeah, so some of you, Leo, this is definitely more for those of you who are very intuitive and empathic. Some of you guys are getting messages from plants and animals and trees around you. You just get messages. You may walk past a tree or something, and you may feel an energy, okay? Whether you respond to that energy or not, whether you speak about that or not, okay? Because it does sound crazy, but you know, it happens. Then at the bottom of the deck, you have water guardian. So you went from animal guardian to water guardian. So like I said, there could be a body of water that you live by, Leo. Some of you, Leo, you like water. You're not necessarily, you know, like an earthy type of person. You just like water. Okay, you like to swim. You like to be around water. And maybe there is a guardian there, a goddess there, okay, who is there to connect with you and to work through you, for those of you who are into deity work and initiation. Okay, but for those of you who are not into that 100%, and you're just like, I don't need to do all that, but you do love animals, you do love plants, this is the energy that's working through you, and your life has changed in some way because of a decision that you made. You decided to purify your life, maybe by not hanging out with certain people anymore, by breaking up with somebody, by moving, or by changing your lifestyle completely in some way, shape, or form. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull some cards from the tarot and see what the universe has to say about that. Okay, but you guys know, whoever comes to my channel and watches my videos, I go really, really deep. Okay, I have a Pisces moon, I can't help it. But you know, at the same time, it's not always that deep all the time. Sometimes it's just in certain ways that your life changes that may not be as, you know, as deeply spiritual. But for those of you who come to my channel, you know that you're going to get super duper deep spiritual messages. Okay, but I want to make sure that I'm touching all bases as best I can. Okay, but you've definitely reclaimed yourself, Leo. This, or these entities, or these spirit, for those of you who have had these spiritual experiences and have seen, some of you guys have had dreams of these deities or these ancestors. They've shown themselves to you in dreams at night. That's why the moon card is here. Some of you guys, this initiation happened at night, or these entities showed themselves to you at night. Maybe every night, one by one, multiple nights, they showed themselves to you and had spoken to you and given you their blessing or their message. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some tarot, you guys. See what the tarot has to say for my beautiful Leo's universe source for this spiritual or ghostly encounter for Leo. For the soul retrieval, the moon, and anger and purification. Why are these cards here for my beautiful Leos for their spiritual encounters with these entities? Dang, Leo, everybody has gotten this card in the first position. Why? What is happening? I shuffle these cards, you guys, as best I can. I do not do any rough shuffling. Let me see here. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to shuffle these one more time and see. That's pretty much the same. It's like the same card that keeps coming out for everybody. It's quite possible that my cards could be being tampered with a little bit, because I got spirit guides too, and spirits that I also deal with and have to get rid of sometimes. So Leo, some of you guys could be actually dealing with the spirit of anger who tampers with your stuff, okay? And don't know, poor plant. And they don't like how much you've grown. There may be an entity, like again, this anger, it's like you see this eye, because it's interesting that this is happening in your reading again. Like I said, there's some energies here that don't want you to grow, but these ancestors who are here to protect you and to reclaim your spirit or reclaim your power. Let's see, one more time, Leo. Why are these cards here for my beautiful Leos for the spirit guides or entities that they've encountered in their lives? If that card comes out again, then I'm taking it, because maybe that's what the universe wants, Leo. Regarding your spiritual encounters for my beautiful Leos. Okay. Your energy is very strong in this reading, Leo. Yeah, you were not in a good space, Leo. You were not in a good space in your past, in your life. It could possibly that Cancer's reading is affecting yours too, Leo. Like I said, if you got Cancer in your chart, go check that out, because they had some really heavy energies. Even I felt kind of creeped out. But Leo, when it comes to your ancestors, it's like you had a lot of things going on in your life in the past, and these ancestors or these goddesses or gods came to pull you out of this because you were doing too much. You were doing too much for people, juggling, putting on a show. Anybody who came into your life, you did the utmost to please them. But no, Leo, these ancestors are here to pull you out of this. They don't want you to have this lack mentality, especially if this is a Venusian or a goddess of luxury or beauty. Because you have the Ace of Wands. So they really, some of you guys, Leo, these ancestors are trying to work with you to build better romantic relationships or just a better life completely. But you have to let go of that anger, and that's what these ancestors are here for. Then we have the Leo card again of the Six of Wands. These ancestors are ushering in a very beautiful time for you, Leo. Very, very beautiful time. Very beautiful time. Wow. Let's see here. Let's clarify these cards for you, Leo. My beautiful Leos, clarify these tarot cards for their spiritual and ghostly encounters in their life. Clarify these 3 tarot cards for me, spirit guides. Thank you. Yep, there you are, Leo. Queen of Wands. You need to get back up on your throne. You were not up on your throne. So these ancestors are like, you need to get back up on your throne. You belong where we belong. Not in the afterlife necessarily, but when you finally enter the afterlife, Leo, you're already going to be ready to sit on your throne. You're already going to realize that you're royalty here. Yep, you're going to be your ancestors. Like, this is an initiation, y'all. This is definitely your gods or goddesses or your ancestors surrounding you saying it's time to get rich, or it's time to live that luxury life. It's time to live that life that you want, whether it's luxury, whether it's just a peaceful life, a simple life, whatever life that you want, Leo. Your spirit guides or these ancestors are letting you know it is time to reclaim what is yours. What are you waiting on? They are surrounding you still, okay? They're working with you. Then you have the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. So they're trying to push you. They do not want you to look back anymore. No more. These ancestors are here to protect you. They are here to initiate you. Or these goddesses or gods are here to initiate you. They're saying, no, you belong with us. Our energy is your energy. And these spirits that I'm feeling, they do not just choose anybody, Leo. They do not just choose anybody. It's not just everybody, anybody and everybody. We work with everybody. It's like, no, we only work with certain people. And you, Leo, the Leos that I'm talking to right now, who know what I'm talking about, you're also a very picky person too. You don't just work with anybody. You don't just talk to anybody. You don't just date or, have sex with anybody. Like, these energies, some of you guys are working with sex gods or goddesses, and they're teaching you how to protect your energy. And don't just be allowing energies to enter you or for you to, give your energy to anybody. King of Swords, yeah. Control. You are in control, Leo. These spirit guides, these ancestors want you to be in control. They don't want this anger or this other entity to control you. They want you to be completely in control. No excuses. Okay? Those are your messages, Leo, for your spirit or ghostly encounters. If it resonated, it resonated. If it didn't, toss it out. That's totally fine. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Leo.